Hey, what's up guys? I'm Tia J. Welcome back to my channel, guys. And today we're going to be talking about homeschool. Now, when I decided to homeschool my children, I had so many reasons why I wanted to do so, and we're going to get into that. But first, make sure you're subscribed to my channel for more bargain shopping deals, because I am a clearance shopper. However, this is about free homeschool for your children, free laptop, and so many other things, right? Especially to what everything is going on in the world. I thought I'll just tell my homeschool experience, just in case any of you guys are thinking about homeschooling your kid. Now, the first thing I will say this: the first thing you need to consider when homeschooling your kid is if the program, or if you're doing it, you need to have the same, almost the same curriculum as the school that's in your area, or just, you know, a public school, because you don't want them to get behind. You know, I've heard so many kids, that happen to so many kids, where they're kind of just going their own pace and just really, you know, doing their own little curriculum and things like that. And guess what? When they get ready to go back to school, they're not in the grade that they're supposed to be in, right? So that's what I wanted to consider, because I am giving my kids options if they want to do high school when that time comes. And I know that it's a possibility that they will get back in school if they want. Okay. So are y'all ready for story time? All right. So guys, the reason why I decided to homeschool my kids, because, you know, everybody needs to do what's the best for them. No shade if you are sending your kid back to school. That may be, you know, what you feel that's best for your family, because you have to do what's best for your family, right? I made a sacrifice to be a stay-at-home mom. That way I'm able to do that, because I do have a strong support system, and I'm able to do that, right? So I did it because, number one, my daughter was sexually harassed. And I feel like the school failed my child. And, you know, the thing is, kids are going to be kids. They're going to, you know, they're going to do things, right? So she was writing my daughter letters. Yeah, I said she. When I tell you, it was so graphic. I mean, listen, this little girl is using words that I don't use. Okay, it starts with the P. Okay. My child didn't even know what that meant. Okay. Well, she knows now, but she didn't even know. Kids are going to be kids. It's not the fact that she did that. It is, but it was no punishment, pretty much. I don't know what happened when she got home, but she was writing my child letters every single day. So finally my child couldn't take it anymore, and she told the teacher, and the teacher called her mom. Okay, so I'm like, talk to your kid, you know, whatever. It happened again. Okay, so because when you don't, you know, when a person don't suffer, well, I ain't gonna say suffer because she's a child, right? But when she don't get punished or talked to, then of course it's a possibility it can happen again. Not only that, I don't want to get too deep into this, but this is just some reasons why I decided to homeschool my kid, because I ain't got time for that. Like, I was furious. Like, I was mad, right? So I was mad at the fact that after it happened a second time, it was like, well, we're gonna call you, we're gonna do an investigation. You know, I never received a phone call. I even did a report at the Board of Education until she told me that I need to follow the chain of command. I understand that. I mean, I've been in management before, so I understand the chain of command. However, I mean, that's not what we were doing. You know, after I talked to the principal, it was just like, one thing, I'll give you another incident. All right. My son would get picked on. All right. He's a straight A student. That's number one, right? Really smart. But he started acting out because of it. Now, I'm not the one that's my kid friend, you know. I'm not the one that take up for my kids. If they're wrong, if they are wrong, by George, they wrong. You feel me? So, okay, so now my income was about, I was considered, when my kid first started homeschool, I was pretty much considered middle class, and I still qualified for the free computer, you know. I still got received all the benefits, like the pandemic EBT, because we go through a system. We're through a place. Now, I like the fact that it's still a classroom setting. So they on their computers, they have all the students around. It's like called Zoom. Pretty sure some of you guys are familiar with Zoom. But y'all, it was so frustrating in the beginning because y'all have 4 kids, and then I had to they have so many different programs they go through, or they go to. Each student is different because all of my kids are just, you know, 2 to 3 years apart. So it was frustrating. I mean, I was like, listen, y'all going back to regular school. I can't take this. I'm pulling out my hair. It's just, oh. But finally, when we got everything together, even my straight A student dropped a little bit. He dropped because we didn't understand. It was so much stuff. But I'm glad I stuck with it. It took some time. And then you have to keep in mind, I have 4 kids, you know. And let me tell you, a lot of people being like, girl, I don't see how you do it. I mean, you at home with them kids all day. I can't do it. I don't see. My kids don't worry me. Like, they're respectful. They're taught. They're respectful. They don't talk back. I mean, they done tried me a couple of times, but they found out real quick. You feel me? They found out really quick, you know. It's all good. You know, kids gonna be kids. They gonna try you. But when you correct them, I mean, hey, they don't wear me. Even my kindergartner, which she's in 1st grade this year, they all know how to get on the computer and log into their classroom. They have teachers. The teachers are more available through the homeschooling program than when they went to the actual building. Imagine that, huh? Now, the program I use is K-12. A lot of people, I mean, do your research. Do your research first. Don't just go by what I say, because actually a lot of people were not pleased with K-12, but there was a lot of people that loved it, you know. After finally considering all my options, I picked K-12, and it's the best thing that it works out. I mean, it works out for me and my family. So they give you, I'm gonna show you some of the stuff. Now, if this video goes well, I'm just keeping it real, then I'll do an unboxing with more stuff. So they send all of the materials, like everything. If you watch my Walmart video, let me just show you. If you watch my, I don't need all of those things. I just buy them because they're super duper cheap, and I donate them locally, or, you know, for my god kids, whatever, right? So let me just turn the camera around, that way you're able to see. Okay, guys, y'all excuse this. I have to. So here are the books, like reading books they send, and then I just keep them all like on a shelf. And y'all, I need to clean it, but hey, this is life. I'm just showing you, you know how it is now. I normally like for art and stuff, I buy these so they can, woo, color on them, paint on them. Sorry. And then like here's some of their paint stuff that they. Let me take some of this out. Like this, that's the whole paint set. All kind of books, their language arts and different stuff like that. Y'all, they even send like y'all, my desk is so junky. Okay, so here's like a language arts. This is a 5th grade language arts book. And I mean, it's just, it has a lot of information in it. They do study off and on the computer. Okay, now let me show you this. Now I will do an unboxing if any of you interested in a lot of stuff, like even their science experiments and stuff. They sent all of that. Gloves. Oh, I need these gloves. Clay. This is like a science for one of the kids. Saying like any kind of experiment, they send it all. They box everything up. I will send, I mean, they like literally everything. I don't even know what this is, but it came in the pack. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I will tell you that let me turn back around. So let me close y'all out right. But no, really, it's K-12. You get all your materials free. It is a classroom setting. The teachers are very available. Like, I love all the teachers that my kid had. What else? Oh, it's free. They have 2 programs now. One of them is absolutely free. And the awesome thing about it is a through public school. Ours is through Union County Public City Schools. That's how I was able to get the pandemic EBT and all of that good stuff. We are still considered public school. That's why I like it. Now, they do have another program, which if you decide to call them, you can ask about it, but it's a private school. And they charge you, I'm not 100% sure how much, because you know I wanted the free, and the free is good, you know. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Whatever you decide, what are you guys deciding to do? What are you deciding to do? Comment below. Until next time, peace out.